I never thought I would be in this position, debating whether to reveal a terrible truth or stay silent for the sake of family. My cousin Maddie has been in a relationship with Chris for 2 years. To everyone in our family, Chris is not just her boyfriend, he has become one of us. We take trips together, celebrate holidays, and he's even started talking about proposing to Maddie in the near future. He's the kind of guy you root for, loyal, kind, and deeply in love. But Maddie, she has other priorities. It started small. One night over drinks, Maddie confessed that she had kissed an old college friend. At first, I thought she was just drunk and regretting a stupid mistake. I told her that if she could do something like that, then maybe she wasn't as in love with Chris as she claimed to be. She shrugged it off, saying it didn't mean anything. I wanted to believe her. I really did. But then, 2 months ago, she let it slip that she had a one-night stand at a wedding. She acted as if it was a casual thing, like cheating on your boyfriend at a wedding was as normal as dancing to a bad DJ. That was when I started realizing the truth. This wasn't just one mistake. I was stunned, but what really caught me off guard was her reasoning. She said, the sex was just so much better than with Chris. He's just not manly enough. The way she spoke about him, the same man she had brought into our family, was as if he was disposable, as if he was nothing. And then the final blow came. She admitted that this wasn't even the first time. She had cheated on him before and planned to do it again. And worse, she was now thinking about opening the relationship, but only on her terms. Chris had mentioned before that he wasn't comfortable with that. Yet here she was, plotting to have her cake and eat it too. I was disgusted. I told my fiancé everything. He agreed. This felt wrong. Knowing what Maddie had done and continuing to act normal around them was eating me alive. Every time Chris laughed at one of her jokes, every time he looked at her like she was the only person in the world, I felt sick. I kept replaying one thought in my head. If I were Chris, would I want to know? And the answer was always yes. But then came the second thought. Was it my place to tell him? Maddie is family, but does that justify staying silent while she betrays someone who genuinely loves her? A mutual friend, Austin, is throwing a party this weekend, and he invited all of us. I was supposed to tell Maddie and Chris, but I feel physically ill at the thought of hanging out with them and pretending like everything is fine. So now I'm left with a choice. Do I tell Chris and risk ruining everything? Do I stay out of it and let him figure it out on his own? Or do I just cut ties and avoid both of them altogether? I know what the right thing to do is. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it. What would you do in my situation?